We have 3 levels to go, and they're now the 3 hardest levels in the game. Are you ready? This one, what the hell? So, okay, here's what I think happens. That's a hard thing to read. It looks like the A car goes, it stops here, and then it somehow has to get here, and then it continues. And then the same thing happens with B, and then the same thing happens with C. So then there's this thing with the yellow attachments. So sometimes this moves. Yeah, sometimes it moves. So this is our, okay, we have 2 roads. So we're just going to kind of do an attachment to this that spins around, basically. Yeah, there's no hydraulics, but this thing is what moves. This is the motor that generates everything. If I wanted to rotate, the length of this is 3, and the length of this is 12. Well, let's be smart about this, right? Let's do like a 3 length, and then a 3 length down here. Like, I'm just going to do attaching windmills, basically. I guess I'm just going to do another one of these here, but with this detached. So I can attach this, I think, with cable. And then we should be able to attach this up here and anchor this down. So then what I want to do is attach points here and here. So what is going to happen is that the bottom is our motor, and then the top is going to be the actual effective piece. All right, so it does seem to rotate. So the reason why I want this to rotate is because I would like to create a sort of Ferris wheel thing. And then I'm going to have the road be here. Just to be safe, then I'm also going to make this more of a traditional carriage. All right, so we got our rotating little carriage thing. Prepare to board the Ferris wheel. Please don't donk. Okay, it kind of breaks it. Let's just make this shorter, maybe. Let's just maybe attach cable in more spots. This looks really cool, actually. Oh, the ride begins. I don't know if this is going to quite work, though. It's going to, like, drop it off somewhere. I don't want it to, isn't it? No, it's so close. Oh, it almost drops it off perfectly. Let's see if I can tweak this and have it fall differently. Honestly, it almost got there. Ooh, there we go. The perfect tumble. 2 for 2. Oh, it's just magic. Not too challenging. Very fun, actually. Only killing the people inside. Nothing of value was really lost. The vehicles are fine. How on earth did you do this for 13,000? For real? Oh my... It looks like a little slingshot, basically. No, it's just ropes that work out perfectly. Wow. It really throws that thing, too. Let's see. This one, there was a hexagon. This one looks pretty cool. Oh, he's got 2 seats on the Ferris wheel. Ah, rapid service, I see. And he's got rope holding that. Okay. So it's always going to stay upright. So it's more of a Ferris wheel. It doesn't kill its passengers. How disgustingly humane of you. The special delivery. $100,000, 4 hydraulic phases, 2 vehicles. And we have a car in a box. And it looks like we also have flaps here. We have no road. Wait, is this the first time we've had a level without roads? So you're telling me we're supposed to create a bridge for this vehicle involving this piece, which can move based off the L thing, this piece which can move, and then this car in a box. We have to make a makeshift bridge and just pull it all together with the hydraulics. So first thing I want to do is actually bring up this piece. So I figure a combination of 2 hydraulics will be helpful here. So let's see where that gets us. That's not a bad start. So now we got to figure out how to get this F car going up. We have to do like kind of a handoff sort of deal where up here, the F car is handed from one set of hydraulics to another set of hydraulics. So what I think I want to do with this is do like a 90-degree turn to bring it up here, having like these 2 joints, for example, swing up and over. And then there will be some mechanism, say over here, grabbing onto these 2 joints, which will then bring it up to the F. Hopefully it's decent pathing. All right, so let's say this piece is our end goal. I need to create like a right angle somehow. Oh, I remember. I was supposed to take the midpoint of this line from here to here and just have that be the midpoint there. So this is like the midpoint of a square. I would like to actually copy this, rotate it 90 degrees, like that. So that is the point in which now we have a right triangle. And I can verify this by checking 6.93 and 6.93. And 7 degrees versus minus 83. Yes, this is a right angle. So I want to do the thing Argolin taught me about just rotating, 45-degree rotation. And I said I want to grab it by these two joints, which means I actually need to pull it along this. And then maybe I could pull it along exactly these two. Oh, what if it's more like, is this a right angle? This actually might be right angle. Then this is a right angle, right? That's how it works. Okay, that makes plenty of sense now. Okay, so let's create a structure then. Let's create a giant structure that can swing up, basically. So like that, basically. And these will be split joints, split it at 2. And then this actually shouldn't need to connect or anything. What I actually need to do is stabilize this point here. Maybe even something from above could be kind of good. Well, I'll just leave those there for reference. These are reference points. They should be where it ends. Even more support from below, I think, could be good. The first thing I want to figure out is if I can happen to make a thing that pulls this 45 degrees up. So I need a stronger structure still. So what's going to happen is that this whole triangle is going to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. So I want to translate that motion to this bigger object over here. What I could do is set it up, say, here. And then I connect these pieces like so, completing the parallelogram. Then this should also rotate 90 degrees. Awkward. That breaks. Do we hit a wall? Is that what's happening? All right, let me clean things up by getting rid of that. Here's what I'll do then. Yeah, if I turn on just split joints here, have these be as all 2s, does that fix anything? Oh, it was because it was hitting the wall. Wow, so weird. Anyways, does this pull 45 degrees? Well, I guess we'll never know because it's way too weak. Let me see if it would just be possible for me to rotate this 90 degrees. Like, does this still go 90 degrees? Oh, easily, yes. So the concept is there. There's just way too much leverage. All right, so let me try to get rid of this structure entirely and instead try to do some sort of maybe hydraulic muscle. I wish it was like something stronger than steel. So this wouldn't completely shatter when I just try to pull it over, because I don't want to do a muscle here. And I think even if everything is a muscle, it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? We were seeing a little bit of progress there. It looked like it moved even just a tad bit before shattering, which is a win in itself. No! Wait, this could work. It made it farther. Oh my god, this is the jankiest kinetic setup I've ever had. Hold on, then let's try to reinforce this even farther. So I'm going to do a super muscle here. Something like that. Somehow it's not even that expensive. No, it blew up. What even? It was part of this. It donks? Wait, does it really? You're right. It does donk. Oh. Let me try something entirely different then. Let's try expanding hydraulics here. So if I get it to not donk, it could work. Like that. So what's nice is that will expand and then contract back in. Why is that breaking? Oh, probably because of hydraulics. Like, they're not, equivalent hydraulics or anything. So I'll have to make the hydraulics more equivalent, I guess. Yeah, so if I want this to expand out but still be stabilized, I have to be smart. Because I need, 3 hydraulics being attached. So this, let's say this expands, 20%. Let's say this expands, 20%. How much does this have to expand? What is the increased distance of this third hydraulic? We actually got to use math here. So 2 squared plus 1.5 squared. So 1.5 squared is 2.25? 2.25 plus 4, 6.25. Square root is 6.25. Let's say 10%. See what happens. Oh, but this still needs to be, yeah, hold on. I'm going to actually leave this bottom section because I think it'll be nice if I have the movement going, but I need to change up this part. So I think I might do a hydraulic muscle. Let me get rid of these right now just to clean it up a little. All right, starting point, ending point. So how would I actually get something to pull up that far? Hydraulic muscles, of course. All right, let's see how that pulls. So now we have a lot more leverage with this longer rotational point, aka here. Before I do that, let's try to reinforce this point up here a bit more. All right, so let's also support this point before we get too far ahead of ourselves. That's fine. All right, so leverage is working out a lot better until this breaks. So if I get an extra piece here supporting this should be enough. Oh, that's really good until it breaks. I think we actually just pull this too far. I guess it needs a little bit more strength, but I feel like it's too late to do anything about that. So I have to just muscle and hope because I've already drawn this up. I'd have to completely redraw if I was to go for even more strength. That looked good if it just didn't donk. What I could do is have this latch onto something. So wherever these end up. Here's something I wonder about. Do I actually need this? No. Do I actually need this whole leverage thing? Maybe I can support the point like that, saving money in the process. So let's do one of these. Have these be all ones, I guess. These are all ones, and then I'll have... Let's see where this ends up. Maybe about here. So let's see if we can get it to like click with this point. This to click with that. No, it needs to be more up and a little to the left. And I think two of them are for the better. So a second one like this. Connect these. Except it's not going to be vertical, is it? No, it's not. Oh, but that looks a lot better. Let's just move this in so it double clicks. Oh, that's because this isn't a split joint. That would make a lot of sense. All right, let's run it. Yes! Yes! Now, this probably isn't going to hold the monster truck, but at least we got it in position. So now we can just get something. Wait. Oh, it doesn't even carry the monster truck. Wait, sick progress. So now I just need something to grab on this end and then bring it up to its flag. So let's try to connect these with some other points. I want to have them connect when this is finally in place with even just like some steel over here. The distance from here to here is 3.25. So minus 3, 3.25. So math says that this is where the other part should click at. And I'll just take this, bring it down here. And we can verify this by just running it. Donks have always been the bane of my existence, but at least I've been able to get past it okay. So this isn't going to click right away, but then this is going to pull back in and it should click beautifully like that. Awesome. So now what I'm going to need to do is detach this left side and have a hydraulic mechanism pull this up and over on the right side. I mean, I guess I still want to do another hydraulic muscle attached to this thing. Let's drum this up. So a muscle that's attached. Maybe I don't even need a muscle this time. Maybe I could just pull it like this. So let's see if this pulls like at all without breaking in the second phase of it all. So I'm hoping one hydraulic is enough for this and that not too much muscling is necessary. Alas. All right, so I guess we'll have to do what we did on the right side. Or sorry, the left side. I think 2 hydraulics might get the job done here. No, I'll just do a muscle just to be safe. All right, so then I'm going to have to tweak this like a lot. It's just this point needs to be better supported. And right now it's based off of, I could have like more skeleton reinforced like this. Whatever, let's run it. I still have 12,000 to work with, so I really don't feel bad about overbuilding the crap out of it. Like that! I just realized though, that does nothing to get it in place at all. Why did I even think that would bring it close to the flag? That makes absolutely 0 sense. What if I just get rid of this structure? This structure is, well, I mean, it's fine, but not great. What if I have a structure that's based in at a lower joint? So what I could do is have it go from here and then up that way. So I have it rotate about like that, and then I just need something to pull it along. So from here, I think I'll do a muscle. Damn, this is a lot of hydraulics. It's crazy. And then we support the crap out of this. Like that. And then now we have a bunch of hydraulics to turn off. Let's run it. This honestly doesn't seem awful. It's probably going to take some tweaking, but I think there's a lot of merit to this. Yeah? No! It expands too much and the pulling isn't the best. So let's decrease these numbers. Let's go like 25% and bring this down to like 15. And then let's make this wider so it pulls even more to the right. Honestly, this is a very good start. I could see this getting there. Like, this solution should be more than enough to win. And I'll feel good because I got my own solution to beat this absolute hellhole of a level. Yes! Holy crap, we did it. No breaks. What a tough level. Having to do this without roads and doing crazy hydraulic shenanigans, this was genuinely difficult. One of my harder hydraulic levels because there was nothing straightforward about it. Stuff like doesn't line up in this level. You have to kind of make it line up. So this is me really forcing it to line up. So I spent like an hour and a half in a previous stream doing this with terrible ideas, but this time I came and I knocked it out within 45 minutes with a focused and solid solution. What a nice bridge. I should be hired for this architectural masterpiece. It's not bad either. I mean, the movement's quite fine. The leverage is worked out. I feel like the main mechanic here was leverage. Let's take a look at other people's solutions. Maybe Eunice is on the leaderboard? Yeah! Damn. He's taking his car for a ride, bouncing it against the walls, letting it spin around. Giant wood structure on the top. That is clever. Honestly, just good level. This leaves us with one more level in the Polybridge 2 Secret World. Ladies and gentlemen, 616.